Okay, and we are on. Hey YouTube, we are here with Sydney and Beatriz, these brave people. It's Friday here in Brazil yet, and we have this immersion to practice our communication skills and yeah, have and share our experience and our point of view with each others. And today we'll talk about family. The people used to um, run or try to make money and more money, and sometimes it's important to think about that in my point of view. And yeah, the year is starting, so I think it's a good moment to think about these things as well. And okay, I will start with a short presentation about ourselves. Yeah, Sydney, please, I'd like to start with you. Present yourself for us.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Sydney. I live in Belo Horizonte, where I've built my professional and personal life. I'm 39 years old. This year, I will complete my 40 years old. It will be one of the milestones because it's not so. All the
You're
things
getting
that
old.
yeah, my journey, the things that involve in it in that age. But I work as an accountant. I am an accountant I'm working in that field for the last 20 years. Let me see. I like to work in that field because it permits me to use a lot of abilities, skills, especially skills about solving problem, organization, about finance, to work with numbers. I think maintain our brain active. I think fast when we think about we need to solve problems uh, urgently, very fastly. Uh, in my personal life, I don't know if I said, but I'm married and I have a son. And in my free time, in my leisure time, I like to read books, articles in English. I'm going to find time to exercise, to do some sports like workouting, walking, cycling. It will be a great challenge for me, but it's also very important to if I want to maintain my healthy and in terms of my longevity, I would say that. Yes, it was a little about me. Thank you.
You didn't say about your family, but I know you for other carnivores. So, okay, Sydney, thank you for sharing a piece of your life. Beatriz, please present yourself for us.
Good morning. I am Beatriz. I am 32 years old. I have a, I have a degree in accounting too, but I don't accountant. I have a degree in business management. Uh, I think this path choose me. It's different, Sydney, but sometimes I like, sometimes I don't like. I I but I like this word, this number, the strategic tributary taxes. And I am from São Paulo, but I live in Portugal. I have 1 year. I stay here for improve my speak English because I studied grammatics some years, and I don't challenge my speaking. But in this moment I live in, if necessary, I challenge this type of my skills. I think it is.
I'm sure all of you, young included, could be a good data and scientist, right? Because you are, you have a lot of knowledge about math, statistics, and something like that. So
Yes. Compliance,
yeah,
financial, and tax.
yeah, it's a good start point in this field. Yanka, please, your turn.
Morning, guys. Yeah, but yeah, I like statistics. I like math. I like make models. I like all of this, but I prefer make models, predictive models that you can pick a lot of populational data and see the odds, regression.
Predictive analysis, I guess.
Yeah, more
I'm
predictive
I'm
analysis.
learning. I'm learning.
It's very nice. I don't know if with the financial market, it's interesting because the thing float a lot. I think that Beatriz or Sydney can say better than me, but for population, it works a lot, this predictive model. And we have good data in Brazil, thinking about BGE that has national representative national database with the census and PNAD, so we can make a lot of things, even things related to the family. With PNAD, I am trying to learn how to work with the household, with the family, and think about sociological things related to the family. Last year, my boss and another colleague were studying the happiness uh, related to singlehood, or if
Wow,
people single or people married are more happy, or not happy, but have
I'm
a
sure single
better
people are happier
mental health.
than marriage people.
Yeah, but we put the bias, the gender bias. Men, single men have a worse mental health. Single women have a better mental health. Agora married women has a not that good mental health, and married men have a better mental
Are
health.
happy.
The thing
Oh my God.
change. For women, it's better, it's healthier to be single. It's like that. Then be married. I think that a lot of responsibilities came with, and man, when he's single, I think that this guy is put in a lot of dangers,
Yeah, yeah.
do a lot of things. And when it's marriage, I don't know, it seems that brings more responsibility. And I don't know, it's changed a little bit the way to live, to put in a less dangerous. So we can do it in a way that it's confiable, statistically confiable, reliable. And for the whole Brazil or big regions like Northeast or Southeast and so on. So yeah, I just speak about my job, but it's that. I really
I'm
love to do
impressed
that.
with this data. Well, my point of view, I've thought that all single people are happier, but okay, okay. Thank you for sharing that, Yanka. It is so interesting. I liked a lot. And yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I need to represent myself. Well, short presentation because all of you know me. Well, I'm a curious guy, like as you can see. I really like to learn about almost everything. If I have time to learn something, I will do that. So yeah, I'm so curious. Of course, I need to filters of information to not to overwhelm myself, my mind, and yeah, I think I'm doing a good job, maybe. And yeah, actually, I'm studying Python program language and science, like I said. Both of these topics I like a lot, and I need to control myself to to avoid study a lot, study more than is possible because it's necessary to take a time for me and my family. So yeah, I think I'm doing a good job at the moment. And in my leisure time, in past in a year and a half, I I'm doing I'm playing some video games, a specific kind of them about virtual motorsports. When I was a child and teenager, I liked to play racing games, and yeah, I don't know why and when, but the my last 1 year and a half, I'm spent some time with this hobby. This is help me. This yeah, this is helping helping me. I don't know if it's correct. To get more health in my mind and a little bit about my body. And yeah, at the moment I'm racing some championships. In American Championship. Of the one of these games have official championship within that, and I'm participating that as well. And yeah, that's it. In summary, that's it. It's me. Okay, guys, let's continue. Beatriz, please. Beatriz, yeah, could you read and answer the first question for us?
Yes. How would you describe your family dynamics? This question, its relation, the quantitative person, my family.
I think whatever you consider important to describe I think it's related family routines, or whatever you want to do, or whatever you do with your family.
Okay. In this moment, I think it's a little mess. I think it's a little mess because my husband working changed the turn. Maybe
Okay,
2 or 3
I got you.
turns in 1 week, and
Oh, really?
my daughter and I program we tasks in him hours, and normally I wake up 7 or 8 a.m. Take my daughter to school, and
How old
have a
your
breakfast.
daughter is?
She is 2 years old,
Oh, it's cute. Yeah, you
but
said, I
I
remember
couldn't
that.
uh, stay with she in the house because it's a stronger energy,
Yeah, I'm sure
and
that.
I need
You need
I need to,
take a time.
yes.
Yeah.
And I plan my weekend. They start the week for to searching for jobs, uh, in program my immersions because I am doing a lot of immersions for confiance. I don't know this word, confiance in my English, because I applying for jobs need this language too, and I doing some course together and clean my house, and I go high school, take my daughter in the finish the day, because here she can in this world, né? She can stay in the school all year.
Oh, really?
Only
Don't have
yes, it's necessary 22 days úteis for the company for parents, but 15 consecutives.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
But in this moment, my husband is holiday, and my parents near here. She stay in the house too. But
Oh,
if I work in my husband too, she can go to the school too.
perfect.
In this age, until 3 years past these
Mm.
heavy holidays,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
it's
But
fresh
it's
holidays.
amazing because we don't have this opportunity here in Brazil.
Yes, it's amazing. Included in this age.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I
Because the
I
age I'm talking about, this age is
yes.
critical in my point of view.
In the last year, she started the school 17th December in the school, because I start to work. I can the the appointment for her, and she entry.
I got you. Great. It's a big routine, big dynamics. uh,
Yes.
okay, Yanka, please tell us how are you doing in your mother's house and your father's one. Share with us, please.
Okay, my parents are divorced. They divorced when I was 4 years old. In that moment, I lived in Itaquera, São Paulo, yet. And after that, I moved to São Roque, and I grew up in there with my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my aunts. My house had 8 people or more in that moment
Wow.
when I moved to São Roque. It was a big family to there to initiate the family, the life again. And now my grandma's passed away, and I am living with my mom and my brother in there. Actually, my brother is my aunt's son. So, but she wasn't capable to take care of him, so my mom took him to raise. And então, so he is my cousin, actually. Cousin, it's my primo.
Cousin is primo.
Yes, it's my cousin actually, but it's my brother. Because we lived together since he was a baby, and my mom took care of him and me too, and her sister too. Julia is my cousin, but it's my sister.
More brother than cousin.
Yeah, it's the same blood. We
Yeah,
were
yeah.
raised in the same family. So my mom now, she had just me from her blood, but now actually she has 3 children. Three children, me, Julia, and Rian. And just Rian live with her. Julia live in Sorocaba with her husband. And well, my mom works a lot. She's a seller in Magazine Luiza. Julia is accountant too, nowadays. And here is a teenager that just live for how can I say that game? One Street
Battle Royale.
Fighter.
Oh, fighting
No,
games, maybe.
yeah. See it.
Competitive ones.
Yeah, Free
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah. It's a kind of competitive game.
I hate this because I don't like it, but okay, it's his life now until he get a job, I don't know. But
Yeah,
for
yeah.
my dad's part, it's the same. I have one cousin that was adopted by him, and after me, my father has more two children, Marco Antonio, that wants to be a policeman, and my other sister, Ana, that is a mandraka. I don't know if you know what is mandraka.
I haven't never about that.
Okay. But it's something that young people are nowadays. And
I think I got you. I think.
and my other sister, it's my other brother, João is gay and it's very nice. And it's that my dad is a nurse. Enfermeiro homem is nurse too.
I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a nurse. And my mother-in-law, no,
Mother-in-law is sogra, I think.
stepmother, sorry. My stepmother take care of the house and so on. And in there they worked a lot too. My father always worked in two jobs to take care of the family. The life in São Paulo is too expensive. My father still live in Itaquera. It's that.
Wow. Yeah, all of you shared a confidence data information. So thank you for that. I didn't expect that. So thank you for share. Sydney, your turn, please.
Well, for me, normally in my house, I'm the first who wake up early, about 5 a.m. to start my studies in English. And then my wife, she wakes up after around 6 a.m. because she works as a teacher, so she needs to stay at school about 10, 10 minutes to 7. She starts to work 7 a.m. But my son, he wakes up in about 6:30, and I need to prepare him to prepare his breakfast, his meal, and prepare him to take him for my wife is cleansing house. She takes care of him during the morning, the first part of the day, and on Mondays and Fridays I work remotely, so I take him there. I take him there every day, but Mondays and Fridays I return to my home to work. And uh, well, he goes to the school in the afternoon. My wife takes him there in her housing house, and in the final of the day we usually have a snack together. Yeah, some we usually eat something light. Uh, and what else? On Fridays, we try to do something differently. At night, for example, we eat something different, like some meat to drink some. My wife and I drink some beer. We permit our son to eat something different. So, for example, a burger or a pizza. For us, it's very important because it's a kind of time that a more relaxed time, and we can, I think, manage the things in a different, I think, in more relaxed way. Uh, what else? On weekends, I continue to wake up early. I don't have I because I continue
Maintain a
to
routine.
yes, I continue to have that routine about my studies. Some weekends I must to work because some tasks I need to accomplish, and because my agenda some moments very busy. And the what else? And well, yeah, we try to do something differently on weekends. We try to work to to go out for some different place, especially about my son, to take him for some place with other kids, like a playground, some square that we have need to have contact with different children. I think for him, for his development, his improvement, it's very important to mingle,
For
to
sure.
associate, yes, to develop his social abilities. So it was a little about my routine, my dynamic, family dynamic.
Wow. Like I said, I didn't expect all of you would share these kind of things. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, I need to uh, rethink about my answer. So, well, I will try to describe a little bit. I live with my FIAs, my wife, and a stepson. But since middle of last December, my stepson is on the father's place with your grandparents and some aunts, yeah, and yeah, some cousins too, and but normally he studied here in where we live, of course, and my my wife loves to work out. She work out every day. She is a kind of maromba. I play with her with that, and because the way that she to live, I have a good health about food meals. Uh, to be honest, I need to um, moving more my body than actually, but about meals and food, I'm doing a good job. Uh, and well, and we have breakfast, we have lanche da tarde. I forgot. Uh, we have dinner. She used to prepare these meals actually because I provide the family's money at the moment. So she is responsible for that for a while. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, I wake up early like you, Sydney. I like to wake up around of 6 a.m. I work totally by home since pandemic time uh, because by the time I've transitioned my career to developer, as developer. So since I start to work as developer, I work by home. Um, and let me see. Yeah, I split my appointments in little tasks, and I used to study 3 days per week about the topics I said in my presentation. Let me see. Uh, yeah, I have 2 children about my first marriage, right? That don't live with me, of course. They live with the mother's place. Uh, is the same city that I live that I'm currently live. and I stay with them 2 weekends per month, you know. Weekend yes, weekend no, you know. Let me see. Yeah, I think in summary that's it. Yeah, and when we have holidays like this end of that last year, I spent some time, more time with my wife, watching movies, going out. We've traveled to the parents, grandparents, no, parents-in-law place some months ago, and we went to balada and some barzinhos, and we had a lot of fun moments. And yeah, I think in summer that's it. Okay, guys. Next question, Yanka, please. Could you read an answer for us?
If you could plan a perfect day with your family, what would you do? A barbecue. I don't have to think a lot about this because my family make barbecue for everything. Birthday, Christmas, New Year. Even in the
Perfect.
Sexta-feira Santa, sometimes they did.
Wow.
And we can't eat
My
meat.
mother disagree with that, but I agree. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, it's not correct, but because we really love barbecue and caipirinha and beer and samba, pagode, and we talk a lot. We have a lot of friends. My mom is a social person, different of me. She has a lot of friends because she's a seller, so she know a lot of people, even friends of mine. Then I was when I was teenager, is still friend of her, but it's not my friend anymore, but she keep these people. So she has really a lot of people in her life. So we do a lot of barbecues in my house. Sometimes I just stay in my bathroom and my bedroom. Yes, and she's in outside doing barbecue. Sometimes she do barbecue just
Perfect.
for her. When I when I get out of a meeting or something, I go to the yard in my house and I can see her in there making barbecue just for her. So it's I don't know, it's
Perfect.
therapeutic at the same time, it's something that we
A
do
lot
to
of
have
therapeutic
fun.
things.
Yeah, we love, guys.
Wow.
I love to do that too, so it's a family thing.
Wow, perfect. And for you, Sydney?
Yeah, for me, it's almost the same. Like Ianca said, in my family, it's a tradition that have barbecue every moment. And the my back then, my father was responsible to stay to have that to have barbecue to make barbecue for us. But in those days, my brother he take that responsibility. I think the baton of that and his barbecue is very delicious, and we also stay together in every moment, drink beers. My wife, my brother, my sister-in-law, I, and what else? We like very much to go out for some restaurants as well. But since we have kids, we need to choose some restaurants with playground to
Yeah,
make their
necessary.
yeah to enjoy that moment with all the kids. And but today, because the inflation, the price is not so
Yeah.
possible to go out every. So we need to choose, for example, to go out twice a month, maybe. We did that every Saturday night, but yeah. Another thing, let me see, is to, for example, we are in the vacation time. If it's school time, vacation school. So my wife, she prefers to invest more in things that she can take my son with her, for example, some cinemas to watch some movies with him, to go for some parks. I think for us, when I have time, especially on weekends, it's a perfect day when we schedule and arrange that, organize our time to, I think uh, I think to give for our son that moment, because I think with that he can construct, build his memories about his childhood. I think it will help
Yeah,
him for the rest of his life. I remember vividly my moments when I was a kid with my friends, my cousins, my family. So even some sad moments, when I remember that moment, it helped me to overcome that situation and continue my life. I think it's very important.
for sure, for sure. It's important. Okay, and yeah, I think it's your turn, Beatriz.
Yanka said, if you respect barbecue, my family too. All is reason for barbecue. I remember I was a little crazy. I decided to do one 2 weeks before having a baby. I get one baby, I don't know, chá de bebê, 2 weeks before, and I decided don't have barbecue. The same time, I don't ask her opinion. My father asked I don't I discuss this because but he how to say kiss,
Kiss.
querer. I want.
Want.
He wants barbecue, and he bought the meal. And but for it's better. The person enjoy this. My family all. And I think this one barbecue with all my family, uh, when we can enjoy each other, don't thinking no worries. I think it's good. Today is birthday my brother-in-law, and my father make you one barbecue. Will make you one barbecue today because it's the celebrate.
Every single relative's birthday is a reason to make a barbecue in your family, Beatriz. I guess.
Yes.
Great, great. Well, if I could plan a perfect day with my family, I think I would go to a entertainment or amusement park or water park, something like that, with my children and my wife, I guess. Because at the moment I don't have any car, so it's hard to go to any place with Uber. We are in 5 people, so it's hard to do that. But I don't have car at the moment because almost almost always we don't have this chance to be with all of us together, you know. My fiance and my stepson used to travel to my parents-in-law places, you know. So a lot of weekends I stay with my children alone, Or yeah, I spent some time with my parents as well, because both of them have some health issues. So a lot of time I spend with time with my mom and my father, and so it's not a problem for me, right? But it would be a perfect day for sure, and go to the entertainment park, water park, with all of my family. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the next question. Well, I will read and answer. Do you believe family traditions are important? Why or why not? For sure, I think it's important, family traditions. Like Sydney said very well, these kind of things bring good memories for us. And I remember a lot of situation that my family was, we have a close knit, one of the idiomatic expression that I put on the chat. we we have close knit moments with my family, by the time when I was child or teenage, my childhood. And I have strong memories about that time that helped me a lot to overcome the challenge, like you said, Sydney. It's so important. Let me see. So yeah, I'm sure that family traditions are important. I don't know about you, and what do you think, Beatriz?
I think it's important too. I have two memories with my childhood and I was teenager. Um, I I have three brothers and my family a little large. Not only in the house, but in my father's family. I have nine nieces and a lot of cousins. I grow with
Wow.
my cousins in my grandmother's house. And I think it's important because the good memories, I think get these situations, became these situations in your life. I like this. I think this.
Perfect. I forgot to say that I'm only a child in my family, and I have a question for all of you. I'm sorry to interrupt the sequence of the questions. Sydney said some tradition that they have in his family. And how about you, Yanka and Beatriz? Do you have some traditions in your family? Yanka, please.
When my grandparents were alive, we had more traditions, I think. My grandma always did a lot of things, mainly in the Christmas moment and the New Year moment. She gave to us folha de louro, we ate romã, we ate lentilha too. So a lot of things, but they passed away, and I think that we lost a little bit
Yeah.
this traditional thing. But to me, these things are very important. As Sidney said, I remember things that I lived when I was a child and the things that really marked me. And when I have a family, I really want to maintain the traditions and to cultivate more traditions, I think. At least one night, I want to have a cine family moment or a
Yeah, like
game
that.
family moment,
Yeah, yeah.
the pizza night, or
Yeah.
this kind of
Barbecue
thing.
night.
Yeah, for sure, it's the Saturday night, for sure. But to have moments to have fun with my family, I miss this nowadays. In my family,
Yeah.
it's just job, and sometimes
Yeah.
some moments to have fun, but I would like to have this regularly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about that routine tradition, I would say. And you, Beatriz, do you have some daily tradition? I don't think so because you said your day is crazy. Eh?
My case is similar, Ianca. When my grandfather was alive, my family was more tradition. For example, when Santos played, uh, without matching, but all people stay with him home for um watching Santos played. It's very strong. I remember it's uh, all Sundays together in Christmas. My grandfather uh, gets the children the gifts. I think it's very, very different today because the person living your lives forgot these moments. My
Yeah.
grandmother today was 91 years. My niece always trying became person for near
Yeah.
because for her. But some persons don't like don't see this important.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
importance. I think
Yeah.
it is, but in specific time, I don't have traditions.
Yeah. Well, I will answer. I will have a short answer to both of these questions because the time is almost over. Uh, well, we have dinner. To be honest, we try to have have lunch and dinner together with all the family members. Of course, during the day, my stepson is at school, but at the dinner, on the dinner, we spend this time together, and we have and we and yeah, and we are with my children. We do the same thing. I remember a time that I didn't think that have dinner table was important in my life, but the time is passing, and I could see the importance of we have this space to uh, unir the family, you know. So yeah, have dinner, and on the weekends have a pizza day, like Yanka said. We try to do something like that. Not always weekends because it's so expensive, a pizza actually. But yeah, that's it. Guys, I don't know if we have time to final question. Let me see. Yeah, I'd like to question final question, the question number 10 for all of us. What advice would you give to someone who is struggling to connect with their family? Yanka, please.
An advice connecting with, if you live with your family, maybe cultivate traditional moments. It's a nice, because in the beginning can be a little bit strange, but with the moment you can have fun. But I would like to recommend fun moments like play games and so on, because you can really have fun and laugh together. I think the family today needs to laugh together,
Make a
laugh a
barbecue.
little bit. Yeah, but kids doesn't like a lot. Kids don't like a
Yeah,
lot, I think, like to play, maybe. Even teenagers need something to play, and
yeah,
to
yeah.
have fun, some kind of game that can be nice to adults, teenagers, and kids, more or less, and to have fun with this. So yeah, to have fun, I think it will be my best advice.
Yeah, and for you, Sydney, what advice?
Well, for me, for example, the people who has, I think, a strong personality and strong opinions. So we always have that kind of people in our family. I think the advice I would give for them is to take away I think to have that kind of I think the things like politics or football
Yeah,
from that kind
it's a
of
good idea to
discussion.
avoid that.
Yeah, focus more in the relationship with the people to connect to topic that can really bring some good discussion, like, brings good energy, positive energy. I think about the young people, they are more willing to stay to play some things in mobile games, some video games. So I think it's important to attract them with other things to maintain them together in a, well, I would say in a real world with the
Yeah.
people. I when I was a kid, I played a lot video games, so my father had some strategy to maintain me together with my family.
I do the same with my children.
Good.
And for you, Beatrice, what advice would you give for us?
My advice is spend more time with your near family without cell phone. It's simple moments in your house, in a park, in for a walk. I think it's the simple moments. It's good. I trying to do this here with the heavy weeks. Don't you turn on the TV in the night when stay out here
Yeah,
because stay more time together. I think it's important. I don't
for
have
sure.
my father's more time in my infance, and this moment I try to get my daughter a little this more time.
Yeah, you said important thing. Try to avoid to stay connected all the time. It's important as well, like you said. Well, for me, um, I used to evaluate the context. For example, my children love play games, or like almost of the childhood at the moment, and I need to play, for example, Brawl Stars. I don't know if you have heard about that this game. I play Brawl Stars on the mobile. It's a yeah, fantasy game, and like both of them like that, I used to play with them, and we have a lot of fun moments with that, and yeah, in my point of view, my advice is stay connected with the your important people, using the context about that. In summary, that's it. Guys, unfortunately, we don't have more time to continue this conversation, but I put two links on the chat, the survey and our YouTube transmission. The survey, if you want to share what do you think about yeah, about this immersion, and if you have some suggestion, any suggestion for us, it's important, or some I'm not a teacher. I forgot to say in the beginning of this immersion, but I'm doing my best to bring a good conversation for us. So I hope you had a good time with me, and the YouTube transmission is important for review our conversation. I used to review my answers. I choose an advice. I choose 1 or 2 answers that I've answered during the immersion to evaluate myself and try to identify some improvements in that, you know. I think it's important. Okay, guys, have a good day, Friday, and yeah, see you next week.